Okay, from here, we're gonna plant our toes. Be on all fours, really press down and up away from your shoulders. Lifting one leg up, working on the glute. Bring it in if you want extra. Really squeezing up at the glute. Do you feel like your foot is in line with your hip bone and your knee? Again, that nice tracking. One more, and we're going to stay up there. Do tiny little pulses. Really feel like you're pressing in with your abs, up and away with your shoulders, and really targeting the glute. The closer you bring your heel to your glute, the more you're targeting your hamstrings and glutes, especially the upper part of your glutes, or the upper part of your hamstrings. Here, open and close. Really squeeze at the top, like a seashell, opening and closing. Really focusing on the down as well. Not letting gravity just pull your leg down. We're using lots of obliques here to not let your torso twist along with your leg. And here, tiny little pulses, really up, up, up. The more you have your knee in line with your hip joint, the harder it's going to be. So really focus on having that hip joint as close to in line with your hip, with your knee as possible. Nice. Bring it in. You can do the tiny little shell stretch. Your foot to the side, keeping this nice quadruped position so you have weight in all of your hands and toes, and just lift and down. It won't be a huge move, but you should really feel it right there. Really focusing on the down, keeping your torso nice and contained. This one is fire. You can point your toes, you can flex your foot. You can also go down on your forearm if you feel like you're losing your shape. Good job. And here, tiny little pulses. You can also play around with pointing now. Good job, bring it in. Oh, tap it out. Oh, it's a good one. Okay, on the other side. Again, really pressing down to your finger pads. And then bring your leg up. And you can curl in if you want extra. I like to flex my foot here. Really focusing on more hamstring. Pointing. It's good. I feel like you get a lot more. Well, I know you get a lot more focus on the hamstring when you flex your feet forward. So dorsiflex. So they're not huge moves, but I'm telling you, you will be shaking. My one side, especially because you have this side that's the supporting side, you're still working that side. It's not like it's not working. So you're working both legs the whole time. And here, tiny little pulses. Really pressing in with your belly button. Again, moving your heel closer to your glute really works that glute even more, because that's what we're here for. Is your foot in line with your knee and in line with your hip joint? Thinking back about those principles of Pilates. Do you feel like you're starting to flop over to one side? Can you bring your body weight more to the center? Bring it in, open, and close. short and spicy. I'm sweating. Less breaks. So you're still getting a nice little workout. It's just that we're not letting ourselves get any breaks. You can at home if you want to take some. Do anything possible to keep your form. That's the most important. But if you don't need to take the breaks, don't, because then you're really maximizing your time. Good job. And then from here, tiny little pulses. Oh, again, knee in line with your hip joint as much as possible. Good job. Whew, starting to shake. Whew, really feel, I'm really squeezing. That's where I'm starting to shake. I'm really squeezing the glute. It's not just flopping around. You can just do a shallow stretch for a minute. Here, bring your leg out. You can point or you can dorsiflex. Up and down. Again, you can come down on your forearm. You can try not touching the floor too. Keeping that foot in line with your knee and with your hip joint. And tiny little pulses at the top. Oh my gosh. We got this. Just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Tap it out. Wipe your sweat.